Shalom everybody. We are out here. It's Tuesday morning, so these lambs are 2 days old now. Mom is still vertical. She's still alive, which is a good sign. She's having a hard time urinating though, which is not a good sign. And her milk production has all but come to a complete stop. So if you look, this is one of the babies from the other mom. You can see her thickness versus how narrow this one is. And I've been watching them just try and suck now for about 5 minutes. I even got in and I squeezed her, and she just doesn't have any milk. So at this point we have to come to the difficult decision of taking these two little girls in. You can watch. She's gonna suck, and then she pulls away, and she's gonna suck, and she's gonna pull away. She's not getting anything. They're both very hungry. They're now to the point of hunger of trying to steal off this other mom, which ends up getting them hit. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to take these two inside so I can either try to give them a bottle to get them started on a bottle, or I'm gonna have to tube feed them just to get them some nutrients right now, because switching a animal from natural teat, you can see this one's shivering, so it's to the point of hunger that it's having a hard time keeping itself warm. Switching an animal from a natural teat to a bottle is not easy. It usually takes a couple days, so there's a good chance that these two are going to get bottle fed for the rest of their lives, or at least until they wean out. Once I can get them on the bottle, if mom starts producing more milk as she fights the infection, I might bring them back out and try and get them back in with mom. But if you see the way mom is carrying her back as opposed to the way this one's carrying her lower back right in front of the tail, you can see she's kind of got this arch down. That's signs of problems. And the only reason I can say I know that for sure is because I spend enough time with my animals to know that she doesn't usually stand like that. So I don't know if she's got an infection that's causing her a lot of pain or what her deal is. But either way, I'm gonna end up taking these babies inside. We'll get them fed, keep them warm. Once they get used to the bottle, we'll put them on a bucket system and bring the bucket back out here, and hopefully they'll stay bonded with mom and stay bonded with the herd as it makes re-entry. Yeah, and
like the other bottle baby that we ended up having.
Yeah, and then we had a bottle baby in October, and when we tried to put her back outside because she was alone, she wasn't smart enough to cuddle for warmth because she had never had to do it, so she ended up freezing to death. You can see that's what I'm talking about. But that's enough talking about it. We're just going to do it. 16 still hasn't lambed, so we're going to call it a wrap, and we're going to get these two inside. I'll maybe shoot another video and tack on to the end of this one of getting them to drink out of a bottle and how our setup is going to end up looking in the house for the next couple days. But until then, shalom. Alright, it's about 10 hours later. I just finished tubing her again. I tubed her 3 ounces earlier today. I just tubed her another 5. This one's been drinking out of the bottle pretty good. I stopped at the barn on the way home from work. 10 hours later, mama still has no milk. So bringing them in was definitely the right call. Temporary setup. We got them sitting on towels inside of just a little yard baby gate. We'll figure out some other things. And they'll eventually end up over here where our kitchen table usually sits. And we moved our kitchen table down yonder. So, as you can hear, they are finding their voice. That nice low blat was the big one, and that loud one is the little one, as per usual. I think that's about it. 16 still hasn't had her lambs. And I watched the mother try to urinate and fail multiple times, so I am guessing that her infection is worsening and she will likely not be with us much longer. So I'm honestly to the point where I'm about to take her out back and put her down. See if one of the local hunters want to use her for coyote bait. That way it's not a complete waste and maybe some predators can be taken out as a contribution. Such is life on the farm. But at least we know 10 hours later we made the right choice bringing these two in. Probably won't feel that way when we're listening to that all night, but at least we know that they're going to stay alive now. Shabbat, or not Shabbat. I wish it was Shabbat. Shalom, everybody.